With the recent winter weather we have been expecting, it might be hard to think about lake properties right now, but rest assured, spring is eventually coming.
Yes, it is. Bryan Buhr, a Lakes area expert and a real estate agent with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties, is here to explain why getting serious now about buying or selling your lake property will give you a head start over the competition. Great to see you, my man.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
You look like you've been hanging out at the lakes a little bit.
I have been doing a little snow shoveling, so obviously the real sun is coming.
So why start now? Why not wait till it gets a little bit warmer?
Right, and so the main reason is it's all about timing. So say you want to buy your lake house this summer, and as soon as we get done today, I'm going to take you to a great lender and you're going to be pre-approved. But you got to figure it's going to take you 2 months to find a place you want to buy and then maybe a month to close. So it's the beginning of March, April, May, June.
Wow.
Closing 1st of June sounds pretty good. So that's the reason to look right now. Now the problem is a lot of the lakes are still covered with ice. That's why you want to work with someone that really knows the area. So if you're expecting a nice sandy beach when everything melts, that's what you get.
Right. I know too there's some people out there who might have a lake place. They're looking to sell it. So is now a good time to sell it then?
Right. And it is a good time to sell as well for that same reason, where there's a lot of people that want to close on their properties in May and June. Another agent at my office, Blake Faison, and I, we co-listed our property end of February. In 2 weeks, we had an accepted contract. So there are people looking. The people that are looking now are really motivated because they want to get in May and June and then have the whole summer for the place.
You know, we all know 10,000 lakes, Minnesota, it's known for that.
Right.
But with so many lakes, how do you know which one to even get started to choose?
Right. And I always tell people, especially if it's going to be their second house, start with your budget. I personally got my real estate license in 2010 when the market wasn't doing great. So my first experiences were with people that needed to sell in a market that wasn't good because they had overextended themselves. So that's what I really like to stress to clients. Get something you can afford, so if the market goes down, you can hang on to it and wait for it to come back up. It came back up last time. There's going to be ups and downs. Always start with your budget. And then just look how you're going to use the property. If you are going to be going back and forth to Fargo a lot, you're going to want to stay closer to Fargo. If you're someone that works 7 days on, 7 days off, you can really expand your search. You can go, the farther east you go, you can get more bang for your buck. So that's something to consider as well.
Wow. And you do have some exciting properties to show us then right now?
We do. We have quite a few and quite a few more coming up in the next few months. But this first property is on Shell Lake. Shell Lake is a really big, really natural lake. There's not a lot of development. What's nice about this property, it's elevated, so there's steps to the water, but to have a house this nice for under $200,000 is really, really rare.
Wow.
It's really private. It's a place that really makes you feel back and be one with nature.
Right. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
This next property is actually just a building lot, and what's really good about this lot, so this is on Toad Lake, about 25 miles east of Detroit Lakes. What's rare about this place is how level it is. It's really, really flat. A lot of people don't like steps to the water, or they're concerned that in 10 or 15 years they might not be able to do those steps, so having these flat lots is really, really desirable. This third property is on Silent Lake in Otter Tail County. Septic's updated, ready to go. The owners are very artistic. They designed the house themselves. Really huge house for this price point.
Nice stuff. You got one more pick too?
Yeah, and this one's really special. So this is out in Vergas. So Vergas is a really fun community. They're actually going to do a maple syrup festival on April 7th. And so we're going to be doing an open house here April 7th. That's a Saturday from 1 to 4:30. But you're going to want to get to Vergas right away, be there all day. That maple syrup festival is a blast.
And obviously you're an agent who knows the area, so thank you, Ryan, for showing us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good stuff. You saw his information there right at the bottom of your screen. Give him a call. Great job. We'll be back with much more right here on North Dakota Today.